Ordering fractions with the same numerator. In your ALEKS Pi, mouse over the light green slice Fractions to reveal the drop-down list of topics you need to cover. Click on Ordering Fractions with the Same Numerator. Here's an example problem. Order the following fractions from least to greatest: 3/11ths, 3/4ths, and 3/8ths. Let's click Explain. Here, the numerator of each fraction is the same, 3, so we look at the denominators. Here's the order of the denominators from least to greatest. So we're looking at these numbers on the bottom. 4 is less than 8 is less than 11. However, the order of the fractions from least to greatest is the reverse of this. It would be 11 first, then 8, then 4. But why is this the case? Well, 3 out of 11, so not very many, less than half is less than, almost half is less than almost all of them. Let's take a look at this. In our picture, we can see that 3/11ths, like I said, is quite a bit less than half. It's not very many at all. 3/8ths is almost half. 4/8ths would be half. And so almost half is going to be more than quite a bit less than half. And 3/4ths, 3 out of 4 is almost the whole thing. And so that's why 3/11ths is smaller than 3/8ths is smaller than 3/4ths. Let's try another one. Order the following fractions from greatest to least. They all have the same numerator, so I'm going to look at the denominators and put them in the reverse order that I think that they should be in. So if I was just looking at the denominators, the largest one would be 12. And so originally I would put 12 here. But since I'm ordering fractions and it's 5/12ths, I need to think the reverse. So I'm going to left click on my mouse, hold and drag this over here and drop it in there. And then the next biggest number, or the one in the middle, would be the 9. And then the smallest number, which is actually going to be the largest fraction, would be 5/6ths. And as I think through this, to make sure that I'm correct, 5 out of 6 colored in. That's almost all of them. 5/9ths is a little more, 5 is just a tad more than half of 9, and 5/12ths is less than half, because 6 out of 12 would be half. And so this makes sense to me that 5/6 is greater than 5/9ths is greater than 5/12ths. And click Next. And it says that I got the correct answer. Let's try one more. Order the following fractions from least to greatest. Again, they all have the same numerator, all 2's. And so from least to greatest, just looking at the denominators, the smallest is 3, then 5, then 8. But since they're fractions, I need to put them in order of the opposite of what I would normally think they would go in if they were whole numbers. So if 3 would normally be the smallest, then it's actually the largest. The middle one is 5, and 8 goes here. Now, to kind of check and make sure that I'm correct, I need to think about these numbers in a picture in my mind. 2 out of 8 is not very many at all. That's about 1/4. 2 out of 5 is almost half. And 2 out of 3 would be shading in all of them except 1. So 2/8 is less than 2/5 is less than 2/3. And click Next. And it says that I got the correct answer. Thanks for watching.